It feels like every day, right? You can't open a news app without seeing another headline about AI coming for our jobs. And the story always seems to be framed as, well, humans versus machines. But what if that's the completely wrong way to look at it? What if this isn't about replacement at all, but about the start of the most powerful partnership in human history? Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to start by looking at what machines can actually do right now. Then we'll get into what makes us tick, what truly motivates us. And from there, we'll build out this vision for a new partnership, a way for humans and AI to create a much, much smarter future together. So let's kick things off with a real world example. Because this stuff, it isn't science fiction anymore. We're talking about one of the most physically grueling jobs you can imagine. Yeah, just let that sink in. This is the human reality. For years, people have spent their entire shifts inside hot or freezing truck trailers, lifting box after heavy box. I mean, one worker said her legs were just constantly covered in bruises from the sheer strain. It's backbreaking work. Now, because of all the complexity, different box sizes, weird weights, shifting stacks, fully automating the process of unloading a truck has been called the holy grail of logistics. It was a job that, for the longest time, seemed to require a uniquely human touch, that human judgment. Well, until now. Wow, look at that number. A new generation of AI-powered robots can now clear out a trailer at a rate of 800 cases an hour. For perspective, that's nearly double what a person can do. And the robot does it without ever getting tired or sore or bruised. This isn't just an improvement, it's a total game changer. So a technological leap like that, it forces us to ask a much bigger, much deeper question. If machines are going to handle the repetitive, the routine, the physically brutal work, what's left for us? And maybe more importantly, what actually gets us out of bed in the morning, fired up to do our best work? For the longest time, the business world ran on a really simple playbook, the carrot and the stick, right? Do a good job, get a bonus. Screw up, get penalized. But it turns out we humans are a little more complicated than that. A ton of research shows that real, lasting motivation, it comes from the inside. It's about feeling in control, feeling connected to others, and feeling like you're actually getting better at what you do. And this chart really lays out how our thinking on this has evolved. You've probably heard of Maslow's hierarchy. It's like a ladder. You start at the bottom in a state of deficiency, and you have to climb your way up to fulfillment. But look all the way to the right at the metacognitive advantage. The whole metaphor changes. It's not a ladder you have to climb. It's a lottery you've already won. You don't start from a place of lacking something. You start from a place of abundance. The mindset shifts from I must strive to become to I already am. And that idea, starting from abundance, it leads us to this really powerful concept, especially for the age of AI. What if the most valuable thing we bring to the table is something we were all just born with? It's called the human jackpot. And the idea is just that. We all start out having already won the grand prize, our own consciousness, our ability to create something new, to feel empathy, to connect with people, to use our judgment. That's not the trophy at the end of the finish line. Nope. That's our starting position. We're already holding the winning ticket. And listen, this isn't just some nice, fuzzy theory. It has very real-world results. Take a look at a place like Vanderbilt University Medical Center. They build their entire high-performance culture on this idea. They literally define kindness as a non-negotiable standard. They hire for attitude over pure aptitude. They train on their values over and over again. And they empower every single employee to be a problem solver. They are actively investing in that human jackpot. So what kinds of skills flow from this human jackpot? Well, they're exactly the ones you see here. Critical thinking, communication, creativity, collaboration. These are the things that AI, for all its power, just can't replicate. It can crunch numbers faster than any human, but it can't brainstorm a wild new idea with a team or show genuine empathy to a customer. In this new world of work, these human skills are the new gold. So once we get that, once we understand our unique human advantage, the whole tired old story of us versus them just completely falls apart. It sets the stage for a whole new relationship with technology. The future isn't a showdown of humans versus machines. The winning formula, the one that's going to unlock incredible progress, is humans plus AI. Look, we shouldn't be trying to outcalculate the calculator. That's a losing game. The real goal is to amplify our unique, irreplaceable human talents with the incredible analytical power of AI. And we're already seeing this play out with companies leading the way. They're not just plugging in new software, they're building a culture around it,
At DBS Bank, they encourage everyone to experiment. At Disney, they have something they call evangelitics, which is awesome. They're basically getting their teams excited and passionate about what's possible with data. And you know what the common thread is? In every single case, they put their people first.
So let's bring it all home. Where does this all leave us? Well, it leaves us with a kind of blueprint, a way for all of us to become the architects of this smarter future. Because this amazing future isn't just going to build itself, right? It's going to take real conscious effort. So the question for all of us becomes, how do we guide this powerful new partnership to make sure it actually makes us better and aligns with our deepest values? I love this thought from Mo Gadat, the author of Scary Smart. He offers this incredible metaphor. He says we should think of AI not as a tool we command, but as a gifted child we have to raise. We can't control its every move, but through our own behavior, our own choices, and the data we feed it, we can teach it. We can show it what compassion and ethics and fairness actually look like. And that really is what it all boils down to. The rise of AI, it's not just a technological challenge, it's a human one. If we want to build a future where humans and machines both thrive, the biggest job isn't just building smarter machines. It's about us becoming more skillful, more empathetic, more consciously human ourselves. The technology is evolving at an incredible pace. There's no doubt about that. The real question is, are we?